When it comes to retirement planning, there are a lot of financial products out there on the market. Some are new, some are older, and some have evolved over the years. Joining us now for Retirement Coffee Talk is for George Fossing. He is president at Northstar Financial and Retirement Planning, and Zach Jenkins, a certified financial planner. Northstar, of course, is a local area firm that focuses on preparing people for a successful retirement. George and Zach are also popular radio show hosts. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Megan. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday, a little retirement coffee talk.
Yes.
Listen, you know, when it comes to retirement planning, there's a lot of things that, you know, people may know about, they may have seen. You've been a planner for what, 28
years?
28 years now. So out of interest, what is your least favorite financial product and why?
Probably the variable annuity.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't even know what that means.
See, I know it's kind of complicated.
Oh yeah, me too. I hate that.
They're very popular a number of years ago. Basically, it was income annuity, basically with wrapped around mutual funds. So you're mixing investments with insurance, which usually is not very efficient. You can do both, but do them separately. For example, I mean, you're looking at prospectus. That's the paperwork you get with it, like 120, 150 pages.
People read that?
It can't be that good for you if you pick through. All the fees are in there too. My number one reason I don't like them is the fees. I'll give you an illustration. Most of them run about 2.5% to 3.5%. I ran one into several years ago, 6% in fees. They had all these riders built into it, these little add-ons they weren't using.
Right.
So they were receiving $36,000 of income off their annuity. It was costing them $30,000 a year in fees.
I mean, that's...
They had no idea. I wasn't making this up. We said, let's call the insurance company. So we called them up. I know the questions to ask.
Yeah.
And came across, added it up, and came out to be $600,000 in the account.
Oh my gosh.
And $30,000 are going towards fees every year. That's kind of crazy.
Yes.
And again, if you look at it from this standpoint, for the growth side of it, if they're paying 5% in fees, the first 5% every year that's made, the insurance company gets. Right? So you make, it goes up 10, you're getting 5, they get the first 5.
Oh, man.
If it's down 10, you're going to be down 15.
Oh.
Yeah. So for various reasons, so it's a good time to look at these products and maybe see if there's other options out there.
Was that there could be someone at home right now that's like, oh wait, I think I have one of those. What could they do to improve their situation?
Well, a lot of people have products like that either for income planning or maybe for safe money. You know, we'll talk about the different buckets. Well, if it makes up your safe bucket, a lot of these variable annuities, they have mutual funds. So those obviously are tied to the market. They can go up and down. Now some of them could have a fixed account, right, that would protect them in this scenario. But if they're investing in mutual funds, which a lot of them are, it's not truly a safe bucket. Some clients we've been working with for a while had a variable annuity they had purchased maybe 10 or so years ago. And it wasn't a horror story. The fees were a little high in it, but they had made money. But one of their concerns was the whole political environment, how that could affect markets in the near term, and they said, hey, we really want this to be truly a safe bucket, and the math worked out. Again, being a fiduciary, you can't just go putting people in different products and replacing stuff. The math has to make sense, has to be in the client's best interest. Right, but they were able to net from moving that product from one to another to a fixed account. They were able to net about $45,000 on the move. So not only did they accomplish their goal of truly making it a safe bucket, not only did they make money on the product over time, but they also made some money for pushing it over to another product. And that's just one of the results of interest rate environments changing over time.
So what can someone do to really better understand what they own and learn more about other options? It's like we say you're a lot, sometimes you don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, just a little technical talk we're talking about right now. So just say if you think you have a variable annuity, give us a call. You have an annuity, just give us a ring. We'll take a look at it. We're not here to bash it.
Right.
We've seen good ones out there, okay? It's just there's a lot of add-on fees that are built into some of these. You go, wow, that's costing me a life. You don't see it, it's like it's not there, but it's there, it's coming out.
Yeah.
And the markets go down, you'll really see it because it's going to be even more profound, the downside. So we just asked people, I said, listen, is this something you need? That's the first question. What are you trying to accomplish with this?
Right.
And a lot of times they go, I really don't know, I forgot what I bought.
Yeah.
And if it's costing you all that money internally, just because it's not coming physically out of your pocket, it's coming out of that account. Really, we work too hard for our money.
Yeah.
Just to give it away to an insurance company, right? And insurance should be for safety, not really for the investment world. So we just tell people, let's take a look. let's do an evaluation on it.
Look at you saving us all the money. We appreciate it.
I hope so.
Yeah, this is great. This is great. Listen, if you're at home, if you're currently retired, or maybe you're getting close to retirement and would like to learn more about how to help protect and grow your hard-earned savings and investments, Northstar Financial has a great offer for you right now. This is for the first 5 callers who have saved $500,000 or more. They're offering a complimentary, no obligation retirement and investment report. That report will include potential tax saving opportunities and ways to reduce the effects of market volatility on your portfolio. Their team will schedule a phone call, video call, or feature in-office meeting with you so they can really provide you that roadmap going forward. Take a look at the number on your screen. Give them a call right now, 864-297-0762.